The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
The Badgers make some history on Saturday afternoon, winning the Leaders Division of the Big Ten Conference and punching their ticket to Indianapolis for Saturday night's first ever Big Ten Conference Championship game. The Badgers go there with some momentum, coming off another dominating home field performance, a 45-7 victory against Penn State. We'll hear from some of the stars of the game, including quarterback Russell Wilson and tailback Monty Ball. And of course, we'll hear from Badgers head coach Bret Bielema. It's all coming up on the Badgers Sports Report.
Wilson takes the snap, little pressure coming. Russell back to throw, shoots a deep right side. Abradaris, touchdown Wisconsin. Russell Wilson to Jared Abradaris, and the Badgers answer. They'll hand it to Silas Red over the right side. The ball is knocked straight up into the air, and Mike Taylor pounces for the Wisconsin Badgers. Wilson takes the snap. He'll give it the ball again, running behind Seitler on the pull again. Inside the 15, ball the 10, ball the 5, touchdown Monty Ball. 41-7 Wisconsin, as Ball is in for the fourth time today.
That's their job over there. They look at us to put points on the board, and we look at them to get the ball back to us, and that's the balance that we have on this team. And each player takes pride in being accountable.
First and goal for the Penn State 4. Wilson takes the snap, 4-man rush. Russell looks, throws, end zone. Nick Toon got it. Touchdown Wisconsin. And the Badgers busted open, capitalizing on a Penn State turnover.
Just kind of wanted to show respect and pay homage to what he did here, and obviously I'm proud to be my dad's son, and wanted to show that respect.
Hand off Monty Ball to the end zone. Touchdown Wisconsin. Off by Taylor. 40, 45, 50. Pressure. Naseglu got him. Breaks a tackle. Goodbye. Touchdown James White. Big Ten champions.
There it is. Ron Dane.
He will make the catch. Touchdown Wisconsin. And Bowling got him.
The Badger Sports Report with Bret Bielema is brought to you by your Badgerland Chevy dealers, Coca-Cola, Charter Communications, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, and Adidas.
Still getting your business internet and phone from the phone company? Here are 3 reasons to switch to Charter Business. 1. Our 16 meg business internet is up to 5 times faster than standard DSL or T1 service. 2. Our business phone service delivers reliable calling, and you can keep your phone number. 3. You save money, lots of money. Get business internet and phone for only $89 a month, only for a limited time. Stop paying too much with the phone company. Switch to Charter Business today. Call 877-BIZ-BUNDLE.
Ah, the workout is over. Time to recover, refuel, and re-energize. Recent studies suggest that one drink can help muscles recover faster than other leading sports drinks. Delicious, nutritious chocolate milk. With its powerful package of protein, potassium, calcium, and 6 other essential nutrients, shouldn't chocolate milk be your choice? Got chocolate milk?
Coach, what are your thoughts about this year's lineup?
This season, we have a lot to be excited about. Take a look at the new Chevys.
With an EPA-estimated 32 mpg highway and up to 600 miles between Phillips, Chevy Equinox beats Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, and even Ford Escape Hybrid. Plus, Chevy Equinox seats 5 comfortably and was named a top safety pick. It's the #1 selling crossover in Wisconsin.
Join the winning team at your Badgerland Chevy dealer.
Each year, Learfield Sports teams up with USA Today and college athletic directors to honor the nation's premier athletic programs with the Learfield Sports Directors Cup. Each sport equal in weight, both men's and women's sports included. Each division accounted for. The Learfield Sports Directors Cup is the crowning achievement in college athletics.
From the head coach's office at Camp Randall Stadium, welcome to the Badgers Sports Report. Some more hardware for the football offices. A pretty nice looking trophy, as a matter of fact. Leaders Division champions. Never gets old collecting trophies, I suppose, huh?
No, I think this is such a unique time in our conference history to have an opportunity to play for a trophy this week, to win it against a very good Penn State team, and then to win it the way we did. Now, to go to Indianapolis, have another chance at a trophy. If you've had success there, you go and play for a Rose Bowl championship. So it's a very neat time to be here at the University of Wisconsin.
Yeah, great time to be a Badger fan. As Penn State gets an early big hit in the passing game, and yet, as you guys have all season long, you have an answer, and you come right back and really take over the game after Penn State's early score.
Yeah, there was we can't give away points and we can't give up big plays, and we did it there, but our offense responded. Defense came up with a stop. Offense went right back down. I thought the way that we created turnovers defensively, but then for our offense to capitalize on them was really the key to the game.
This conference is known for some really good defensive teams, and I think maybe the Badgers are going to be included in that conversation. You guys, they came out and made a real statement here.
They did. I thought, not only the guys up front, our defensive line took it as a challenge, just our defense overall. Heard a lot about Penn State's defense, and they are very good. But I think we got a good group of kids here as well.
You get some plays in special teams again, a couple of mishandled punts, or in the case of Connor O'Neill stripping the ball and pouncing. That's a couple weeks in a row now where he's been involved in some big plays.
It was. Connor's, he has big play potential. He's very athletic. He's got good power with him, and came up with a few big plays today. I really was proud of our ball handlers, no matter what it was, offense, wide receiver, tight ends, running backs, our quarterback, obviously. In the return game, you're dealing with slick conditions out there. And the way we practice, we give wet ball drills all the time, and it paid off for us today.
Well, Monty Ball continues his assault on the record books here. Now, 4 touchdowns on Saturday. He's within 5 of Barry Sanders, the single-season record. The work of Monty in that offensive line, and again, without, with Peter Kahn's out, that continues to be some great work.
Yeah, Monty is exceptional. Him and Russell both had big days today, and they feed off one another, but it all starts up front. Our offensive line, I think, had a personal challenge this week because of what had been written and said about Penn State's D-line, and they obviously answered the bell.
Russell Wilson, again, Mark Tauscher up in the radio booth saying he's a heartbreaker to defenses. When you think you have him hemmed in, he's going to keep plays alive and throw the ball, or he will scramble. Just another highly efficient day for your quarterback.
Yeah, he's exceptional, making a run here, I think, to be both him and Monty to be contention for the Offensive Player of the Year, and both of them are very well deserving, and the great thing is both of them probably want the other guy to get it. They're such great kids.
This is a game where the seniors are all honored, 21 of them, and just another touch of what Russell Wilson brings, not just on the field but off. He's one of the 4 captains. He wanted Nick Toon to be out there for the coin toss, though, didn't he?
It is. Nick, really special day for him to have his dad come in and speak to the team yesterday. Al gave a great message about taking advantage of opportunities. And you're blessed with this opportunity. What are you going to do with it? And then we actually surprised Al today a couple times. I think when Nick came out wearing number 87, he wanted to make a name for himself coming here to Wisconsin. He's obviously done that. And then to honor his father, and then to kind of walk out with him arm in arm at the coin toss was pretty special, I think, for the entire family, but also special for us here at Wisconsin.
Absolutely. Nick with 5 catches, and Jared Abrederis continuing to establish himself. He probably already has established himself as one of the top receivers in this league. 7 catches for him again. Just goes about his business every week, doesn't he?
And as a kick returner, punt returner, did some nice things in both of those phases. Abby is a very special kid that is one of those true role players that's now growing into, hey, I am kind of the man, and if they concentrate too much on Nick or on Monty Ball, all of a sudden Abby's running free.
This was obviously a high-stakes game against Penn State, but it's senior day, and that's always high stakes. And you talk about it every year. It means a lot, for all of those guys, all 21 of them. And now all 21 can say they played. Played Greg Russo getting out there late. That's a special pregame moment, though, for all those guys, isn't it?
It is. It was great to get Russo in there, but, just our seniors to come out and play the way they did in front of their parents on senior day in front of this crowd that's been so special. I think we got 16 straight here now at home, and it's protected for another year. So a very fun thing for our kids to enjoy.
All right, and the Badgers get to keep playing. They have 2 games remaining, but Coach Bielema 1-0, 1 at a time here in Michigan State on Saturday night down in Indianapolis for the Big Ten Championship and the right to go to Pasadena. We'll talk a little bit more about the Spartans. Also, we will give you a taste of the post-game celebration and a salute to the seniors. All coming up as the Badger Sports Report continues.
It is. I mean, I think I've taken full advantage of the opportunities at hand. It's special to go out on the win and head to the Big Ten Championship. So I feel like I've taken advantage of it, but it is sad. It's crazy that you're never going to be able to play here again. But I've enjoyed it.
Well, it's great to be in the first inaugural game ever, in terms of the Big Ten Championship. We're excited about that opportunity. It's going to be a great game to play Michigan State. We know that's going to be a great battle. They got a lot of great players on their football team, and we're excited about that opportunity.
The true test of our character is going to be next week. It's great to celebrate this win. It's a phenomenal win for this program, for our coaches, for the players. But I think next week, man, we're going to be in Indianapolis. And so it's just going to be a special, special moment, being that we did already play Michigan State. And last year we split, it was kind of co-Big Ten champions or whatnot. But now it's for all the marbles,
Nobody knows it like we do. Nobody celebrates it like we do. Nobody makes it happen like we do. Change. At the University of Wisconsin-Madison, it's everyone's major.
Now to present the championship trophy of the Leaders Division of the Big Ten Conference, please welcome Chancellor David Ward.
This is kind of heavy.
Come on up, Coach.
What a wonderful day. Congratulations, and on to a win next week.
We're informal here. Coach, can you just speak to the resiliency of your team to come back the way it has after a couple of tough ball games, to come back the way you have, and now you put yourself in position to win this league championship?
I'll take us back to the Sunday after Ohio State, and we had a group of men in our room that we knew would take one day at a time to get to where we wanted to be. They started on a process to get through these last 4 weeks. Bottom line, we won a trophy today to earn a way to Indianapolis. Can't wait to get there.
One more for you real quick, Coach. Your senior class, 21 of them. And now all 21 can say they've played in a game. Speak to this senior class, the leadership that it's given you.
Well, this senior class just did something unprecedented in Wisconsin history. They had 3 years in a row with 10 wins or more. It speaks to their testament, what they are every day, and they get to play in front of the best fans in college football here with the University of Wisconsin.
Say hello to defensive tackle Patrick Buttram. Patrick, tell us about this ball game today. You knew Penn State was doing some different things here the last couple of weeks on offense. Just tell us about the game plan that you guys had and how you carried it out.
Well, they had success last week bringing the Wildcat with number 5 and 7, and we knew if we could stop the run and force that hand that way, we'd have success.
It's been a heck of a defense, but it's a team effort all the way around, hasn't it?
Yeah, offense is our best defense. I don't know what the final time of possession numbers were, but it was pretty impressive. We were hardly on the field all day.
Absolutely. Patrick, thank you very much. Congratulations. Aaron Henry, free safety from Immokalee, Florida. Does this feel like Immokalee, Florida to you right now?
No, sir, not at all.
Tell us what it meant for you to come out of the tunnel one more time at Camp Randall, to be introduced with your fellow seniors. What was going through your mind?
Oh, it was truly an amazing feeling, man. Thanks for all the parents and the fans who came out to support us tonight, man. And I really can't put it into words, you know. I mean, it's just an amazing feeling. It was really, really special.
Aaron, congratulations. We'll see you in Indianapolis. Brady Ewing from Richland Center, Wisconsin. Kind of living the dream, young man. I suppose growing up in Richland Center, you're dreaming of days like this, right?
Yes, sir. Just to be a part of this program, be with these group of guys, with this group of seniors, it's truly special, and we're looking forward to next week.
Great leadership, Brady. I know Coach Bielema talked about it after a tough month of October. Maybe some people counted you out. You never counted yourselves out, though, did you?
Absolutely not. These guys, these seniors, these captains, you know, we just kept everyone on track. You know, stayed to what Wisconsin football is all about, discipline, preparation, and it worked out in the end.
We'll see you in Indy next week. Congratulations. Please welcome Russell Wilson. On behalf of Badger fans everywhere, thank you on your decision to attend the University of Wisconsin. Tell us about, can you put this season in 50 words or less, what it's been like for you to be a Wisconsin Badger?
Well, the best thing I could say, it's truly been a blessing. You know, all the things I've been through in my life, just all the good things, all the negative things, this is definitely one of the best things that's ever happened to me. To be with these group of guys that accepted me right away, and I'll remember that forever. And obviously, we got a lot more work to do, and we believe that we have a chance to, you know, be great, and that's what we talk about every single day. And we have to have a great week of practice and just keep moving.
Nice touch on your part. I'm not sure how many folks noticed this, the pregame coin toss. You stepped aside and then let someone else go in there with the captains today, did you?
Well, I had to let my man Nick get in there with his dad. You know, it was a special moment. That doesn't happen too often. Obviously, him going here, you know, Altoon, and then Nick, you know, being one of the best receivers ever to play here too as well. It's a special moment.
Eager for next week. We'll see you in Indianapolis.
Can't wait. See you guys there.
All right, Russell Wilson of the Wisconsin Badgers. Once again, let's hear it for the Leaders Division champions, the Wisconsin Badgers. We will see you next week in Indianapolis.
Stuff? What stuff?
Could your family use more bandwidth? Charter Internet is powerful enough to drive all their new toys at the same time. Get speeds up to 12 megs at a new low price of $19.99 per month. It's our best internet deal ever.
6.9 is a breakthrough. 6.9 is a physics lesson. 6.9 is the outer limits. 6.9 is an explosion. Uh-oh, he just got faster. Wait, how'd you know that? 6.9 is ounces, and that makes this the lightest ever.
For more than 60 years, the Mendota Gridiron Club has been a loyal supporter to the Badger football program. In my 20 years in college football, I have never seen anything like the Mendota Gridiron Club. As a member, you'll get closer to the program with weekly meetings during the season, special events, golf outings, and more. In today's tough economy, we appreciate your support now more than ever. Become a part of something special. Become a Mendota Gridiron Club member today.
the 2011 Wisconsin football senior class. From Lake Mills, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Joanne and Mike, defensive end, number 41, Greg Russo. From Madison, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Lori and Kevin, linebacker, number 28, Cody Ring Noonan. From Madison, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Sylvester and Caroline, wide receiver number 16, Chukwuma Ofer. From Edina, Minnesota, greeted by mother Diane and sister Adrian, quarterback number 12, Nate Tice. From Lancaster, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Buck and Jackie, defensive back number 25, Adam Hampton. From Edgar, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Kelly and Kyle, defensive back number 5, Andrew Lucasco. From Troy, Ohio, greeted by parents Max and Susan, offensive lineman number 60, Jake Current. From Madison, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Todd and Kay and fiancee Allison, long snapper number 62, Kyle Whita. From Fort Collins, Colorado, greeted by parents Thomas and Kim, kicker number 18, Philip Welch. From Brookfield, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Bill and Jane, punter number 98, Brad Nortman. From Rogers, Arkansas, greeted by father Jeff, tight end number 82, Jake Byrne. From Fort Lauderdale, Florida, greeted by father Kevin, linebacker number 9, Kevin Claxton. From Platteville, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Lewis and Mary, defensive lineman number 93, Lewis Nizegwu. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Kat and Kenneth, offensive lineman number 67, Josh Oglesby. From Waukesha, Wisconsin, greeted by parents William and Susan, offensive lineman number 70, Kevin Seitler. From Boca Raton, Florida, greeted by mother Geraldine and son AJ, defensive back number 26, Antonio Fanelis. From Middleton, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Al and Jane, wearing his father's number 87, wide receiver Nick Toon. From Richmond, Virginia, greeted by mother Tammy and fiancee Ashton, quarterback number 16 and team captain Russell Wilson. From New Berlin, Wisconsin, greeted by parents Craig and Kelly, defensive lineman number 95 and team captain Patrick Buttram. From Richland Center, Wisconsin, greeted by parents David and Andrea and fiancee Rachel, running back number 34 and team captain Brady Ewing. From Immokalee, Florida, greeted by best friend Scott Gaez and academic advisor Jay Bradbury, defensive back number 7 and team captain Aaron Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2011 Wisconsin football senior class.
.9 is a breakthrough. 6.9 is a physics lesson. 6.9 is the outer limits. 6.9 is an explosion. Uh-oh, he just got faster. 6.9 is ounces, and that makes this the lightest ever.
Heart disease is the #1 killer in the United States, and it is the leading cause of death for young American athletes. Your gender, age, or race can affect your risk of developing heart disease. High blood pressure is more common and more severe in Black Americans. More women than men die of heart disease. Latino Americans are more likely to have diabetes. Talk with your doctor. Know your risk factors. Take charge of your heart health.
Ah, the workout is over. Time to recover, refuel, and re-energize. Recent studies suggest that one drink can help muscles recover faster than other leading sports drinks. Delicious, nutritious chocolate milk. With its powerful package of protein, potassium, calcium, and 6 other essential nutrients, shouldn't chocolate milk be your choice? Got chocolate milk?
The Badger Sports Report with Bret Bielema has been brought to you by your Badgerland Chevy dealers, Coca-Cola, Charter Communications, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, and Adidas.
This week's Great Dane, great question of the week comes from James in Fond du Lac. Wants to know, Coach, who is the most improved senior this year?
James, that's a great question. I would have to actually go with a guy that was a really good player for us the last couple of years. Antonio Finellis has been a steady guy for us, been a corner that you could kind of count on. He is playing at a level now where he's at a premium. I mean, we put him against the great wide receivers that we faced, and he shuts them down. He erases them from the game, and he's truly playing himself into a position now. When he's done here playing at Wisconsin, he's going to have an opportunity to play in the NFL. And he may have always thought that. I didn't know for sure, and he is just playing at such a high level now. It's unbelievable.
James, thanks for your question. The Great Dane with 4 locations in Madison on the east side, as well as downtown in Hilldale. And Fitchburg is where Coach Bielema's radio show takes place on Thursday nights during the season, and there's a Great Dane in Wausau as well. And now it's on to the Big Ten championship game against the Michigan State Spartans. Well, you guys know what they're about. They know what you're about. I know from the outside the script is great. Rematch with Michigan State. Very good team, but then again, Badgers aren't too bad either.
No, I think everybody's probably had this kind of in the back of their mind. Michigan State's a good football team that has won a lot of games, and similar records, similar backgrounds, compete against a lot of men recruiting, at certain type of positions. But I think this week our guys will lock in and have an opportunity to put their mindset in a frame of mind to get ready for Michigan State and the opportunity that is.
All right, congratulations. Good
Thank
luck this week. All right, Bret Bielema, head coach of the Leaders Division champion Wisconsin Badgers. Join us next week as we recap the Big Ten championship game with Michigan State and look ahead to bowl season for the Wisconsin Badgers. Thanks for watching.
Nobody knows it like we do. Nobody celebrates it like we do. Nobody makes it happen like we do. Change. At the University of Wisconsin-Madison, it's everyone's major.
Each year, Learfield Sports teams up with USA Today and college athletic directors to honor the nation's premier athletic programs with the Learfield Sports Directors Cup. Each sport equal in weight, both men's and women's sports included. Each division accounted for. The Learfield Sports Directors Cup is the crowning achievement in college athletics.
For more than 60 years, the Mendota Gridiron Club has been a loyal supporter to the Badger football program. In my 20 years in college football, I have never seen anything like the Mendota Gridiron Club. As a member, you'll get closer to the program with weekly meetings during the season, special events, golf outings, and more. In today's tough economy, we appreciate your support now more than ever. Become a part of something special. Become a Mendota Gridiron Club member today.